Hello, we're going to do a quick example of conditional formatting. This should mirror pretty much what we did in class, but so you can review it at your leisure. Before doing that, however, we pull back up a couple of things we looked at some point in time. So just keep in mind in terms of doing this amortization schedule, and before you actually turn it in, you can view these PDF files which are posted on As You Learn. Change your inputs to match these. Shown here, and your amortization table, numbers that is, should mirror what we see here, or should match what we see here. Similarly with example 2, right? So if you change your inputs to match these, as shown here, your numbers should match this PDF file. And again, notice you want to do the conditional formatting, which is the purpose of this video, so that in terms of displaying here, you got 2 years with 12 monthly payments, that is. So we got 24 periods, and with the other one, we had a total of 16 periods, that is 4 years quarterly, and notice it just displays down to 16. Alright, so let me go ahead and jump into the conditional formatting right quick. So this is the same setup we looked at in class. So imagine that periods, of course, relate closely to what you're going to be doing, but it's all the way from 1 to 360. And these columns represent other numbers that here are just random numbers, but similar setup in yours, but obviously different headings. And our goal here is to use conditional formatting to, or so that, I should say, the periods display, and each row here displays based on this input item up here. All right. So again, pull up, go to cell B1, conditional formatting. This is under the Home tab, conditional formatting over here. New rule, and we want to use a formula. Alright, now click in the location to build the formula. Similar to your amortization schedule, we want period, and it's in the row that it's in, to not display if the period exceeds the input up here. So let me click first on period 1, which is B9 in this case. Right. And if it exceeds the input, we want to change the formatting. All right. Now, before we change the formatting, as you may recall, the dollar signs lock in cell references when it's copied. So the C3, it should be absolute referencing. However, for the period, which is B9, it's only the column B that we want to lock in. So I want to get rid of that dollar in front of the 9. All right. That way, when we copy it, it'll always refer to B, row B for the period, but the row will change. Okay, now let's do the formatting. Click on Format, go under Font, Color to white. And that way it will not appear. Even though the number's still there, we won't be able to see it. Alright, so it's okay. Okay. Now let's see if this works. And currently it's only for that cell, so I'll change this to a 0 up here. Alright. And works fine. Okay. All right. Now, very quick note, I'll go back in. We can actually edit this if we wanted to. Let's go into edit. So this is where we were before. But keep in mind that you can do operations here. So here I've referred to C3 if I needed to multiply or add or subtract or whatever. I could do that in this formula. Okay. So nothing to change there. All right. Close that. Now, we want to copy this cell that we've just formatted. I'm going to do Control C to copy. Okay, or I could just go up here to copy. All right. Then we're going to highlight the entire area. In your case, you want to go all the way down to 360. Now we want to paste special. A couple ways to get to paste special. The quickest way is to right click on your mouse, paste special, and select that. And it's asking, what do you want to, or what do we want to paste? Everything, including the number 1 and the formulas? No, just the formats. Click on OK. Alright, and now I'll hit escape to get rid of my little marquee box there. Now let's see if this works. Let's change this to maybe 6. How about that? Yes, and notice that's still there. You can see those the whited numbers there. Alright. I'll change it something else. 10. Okay. 3. Alright, yes, so that does work. Okay. Alright, good luck with your submission. Do keep in mind also that in terms of grading, will be, when I grade your Excel file, I'll be changing these inputs, all right, to see if it updates correctly in terms of what's displayed.